Okay, today I'm going to be taking a look at the Pilot 78G Plus. Now what the plus stands for is that there was this demonstrator, as well as I think another color that came out a little bit more recent. They had the 78G and then the G Plus. And as far as I can tell, I think the G came with a Con B converter, whereas this comes with a Con 40. So there, some little differences like that, but basically the same pen. I was just kind of curious because the only place I had seen this pen was on AliExpress, and to get a Pilot pen for around $17-18, it's a pretty good deal. Nice looking pens. And so I thought, well, I'll check it out. But I did contact Pilot US, or Pilot, not necessarily, I don't think it's USA, I think it's just Pilot Corporate, to get a little more information as far as why these weren't available, say in the US market and the European market. And they just said that it was just one of their styles. Now they said, each Pilot affiliate has a specific list of products available to them and the residents of their market area. Your suggestion of adding the 78G to our product line has been made known to the manufacturer, Pilot Japan, and our marketing team for future consideration when making changes to our product offerings. Currently, last line, this item is marketed to the Japanese market. So there you go. Okay, so let's go over the parts of the pen. This is a basic, it's kind of a cigar, round and flat top. It's a flat top, but with a rounded cigar type end. This is a definite injection molding. As you can see, a little nib on the finial, the body finial, as well as the facets inside. And you come up here and there will be some facets inside the cap area. Okay, so dead giveaways, injection molding. I'm going to be talking about that in a future video, the injection molding or like turned acrylic. All right, the clip is very simple. It's just a washer style clip. It's got a nice tension to it, although these kind of clips you're not going to want to really bend out of shape too much too often, because eventually it's going to bend up here and stay bent. Unless you could take this thing off, I don't think you can take the finial off, at least not easily, and rebend it. So be careful with that, but I don't think it's real delicate. It'll last, fine for whatever you need it for. Okay, there are obviously plastic threads inside, plastic threads. Get my glasses off here so I can see if it's focused or not. Plastic threads on the grip section there. So the body is pretty much, it bulbs a little bit here in the middle, but not too much. So it's a little narrow, gets a little fatter here, and then narrows down to the finial. The cap is just from the cap band, if you will, down to the finial. It's just a slow decline there. On the clip as well, it says Pilot. That's all. The nib is the same that you're going to find on like the Kakuno and the Metro. It's just, basic, same with the feed and so forth. And it just says Pilot, Super Quality, Japan, and in brackets, M4 Medium. This is a cartridge converter pen, and again, it's proprietary. This one has Con 40, but the Con B will fit in here as well, and you can use their cartridges as well. This is a pretty long body, so you shouldn't have a problem getting a long cartridge in there. The rotations for the cap are thankfully only about 1.5. So that's nice. Will it post? Yes, it posts, and it posts securely, very securely. It is being all acrylic and a lightweight plastic. Yeah, there's no back weight to this at all. So if you like to post, then you're not going to have any problems with this pen. The colors on this, I'm not going to put them up there, but you can look those up. They're blue, red, dark blue, dark green, transparent pink, slate blue, cayenne blue, and olive green, as well as this demonstrator. So you do have a variety of colors available with this pen. The overall weight is only, the whole weight is only 12 grams. And the body is 7.5 grams. So it is a very light pen. And in the hand, it is, I can write with it unposted. It's a light pen, and while it's smaller than I prefer, I can see where probably a lot of people would like this. It has a comfortable grip section. It's about 9 millimeters, the girth of the section. So it may be right there. For me, it's right there on that borderline size, borderline from being too small, too narrow, I mean. And but anyway, it fits fine. All right, I'm going to pull up some size comparisons here. Here's a Pilot's lineup. You got the Metropolitan, here's a 78G, and then you have the Kukuno, and then the Explorer, Pilot Explorer. Now these two pens, the Kukuno and the 78G, are pretty similar, just their girths are a little bit different, and obviously the cap, I kind of like the cap on this, but anyway, just saying weight-wise, they're about the same. I think the Kukuno is maybe an ounce or a gram more than the 78G because of its thick cap. But the bodies, the 78G is lighter. So the 78G is pretty much the lightest pen in its lineup that I'm aware of. And here they are uncapped, and here they are posted. All right, how about a writing sample? Alrighty, we have the Pilot 78G Plus, and this is a medium nib. So with it's a Japanese medium, so it's going to be somewhat on the finer side, but it's decent. The ink is Monteverde Olivine, nice green ink. No hard starts, no skips. Anyway, it's pretty smooth writer and a decently wet writer. Okay, how about a reverse writing? Ooh, little scratchy. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a sweet spot. Can't really get a sweet spot on that, but it still does well. And it is pretty smooth in all directions on the normal orientation. As far as line variation, let me see here. Get a little bit there. Alrighty, get back with some closing thoughts. Alright, what do I like and not like about this Pilot 78G? Well, one of the things I like is the style. I mean, now this is the demonstrator, obviously, and with the gold trim, I think that works well. You have the gold nib there. If only they could have made a gold band for the Con 40, but that's all right. That's a little thing. You know what's nice? This is $17, $18, and it comes with a Con B converter, which, I mean, buy that separate, and you know it costs I don't know how much that costs, but anyway, off the top of my head. But anyway, to include it with the pen is I think is a good deal. The style is nice. It's, you know, it's pretty simple, but I think it's nice. It's a comfortable pen in the hand. Like I said, for me, it's a little bit too small, but you know, I could write with it. I could, you know, it'd be a good pen to just kind of take along somewhere, just out and about, to like out in the field or something, to do some note taking with. So yeah, I like the pen overall. It seems well built, even though it is just, you know, injection molded plastic, but it doesn't seem flimsy. You know, I can squeeze the in there and it doesn't seem flimsy at all. It doesn't have a seal in the cap, but as I've been using it, it hasn't been drying out. And it looks like there's a step system inside there that the end of the grip there would rest against to keep it sealed. So as far as cons, like I said, I really don't have any serious cons. The Con 40 is not my favorite converter, but you know, that's your choice. So, or Con B would fit in there, and Con B wouldn't look as nice. So, I'd do the Con 40, but as far as usage, I kind of like the Con B. So anyway, it's a pretty decent pen, decent price, and they are still available. But I think the only place in a lot of market areas that you're going to be able to find these is on AliExpress. Maybe some Japanese websites have them too, but even eBay. I don't think I saw. I think I looked for them on eBay and I didn't see any. So maybe they're there, but I didn't find them. And of course, none of the U.S. retailers sell them either. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out these 2 videos on some of the pens that I showed you for review. All right, have a great day.